We are Julie and Martin, and we live on our narrowboat, Rhapsody in Blue. Join us on our journey as we go through some stunning scenery, tunnels, we meet wildlife on the way, as we cruise the inland waterways of the UK. Looks like they're renewing the roof on the signal box. Look at all these. Wow. Oh, I like this green one here. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Just come over to Wansford Station to get something to eat and have a little nosy round. And all these cars have turned up. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Wow. Very nice. Wow.
It's the fat controller. It goes back round.
How cool is that? Little model railway. Come inside the museum.
Do you remember the old ration books?
No. Why do you? It's a lovely place, this. Apparently, Thomas the Tank Engine is in that shed somewhere, but his boiler has been removed. Ah, I can see Thomas. There's Thomas. There. See if I can zoom in. That's Thomas in there. You can just see Thomas, the back of Thomas the Tank Engine. Sorry, his boiler is over there somewhere being stripped down and redone. Yeah. Beautiful old buildings, look at them. Not something you see every day. So, we've been moored at Wansford Station now for a couple of nights. You saw we went up to the station and everything. We breasted up with Nikki so other boats could get in. Morning, Martin. So we're just about to start heading off down that way. Actually through that hole, not that one, that one. And the next lock is Wansford. We're going to go as far as Elton and hopefully moor up. We're going to head towards Elton. We can't go much further because apparently there's a boat sunken in Wansford Lock, which is not good. It's always sad to hear. Yep. But Elton's nice, isn't it?
Yep, not too bad. Nice pub, nice little shop. Wild moorings, but
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah.
A few ladies hang about outside the caravan, boat even.
Cows.
I mean, cows.
He's referring to cows. Yeah.
You get some naughty ladies hanging around.
Right now. Yeah, so we had a bit of manoeuvring to reverse off of the moorings and get onto the right side of the river so that we can go through that slot there. So that's where we came from. So we've reversed across the river and now we're going that way. It's been a beautiful mooring here, lovely, really nice. You've got bench seats just up there that you can sit on if it's not raining. You can watch the trains. It's fantastic, love it here. we've waited till after the weekend to cruise again because we don't really want to be meeting any more kids at locks. It's so dangerous and it's quite scary for us boaters because, you know, one false move, a child jumps in front of you and it doesn't bear thinking about. But yeah, so we're moving midweek, but we need to be moving forward because we've only got another sort of 8-9 days left on the river and we need to be back at Northampton. But I say there's 2 locks out of action at the minute. There's Cotterstock, there's that poor sunken boat that they need to raise, and then at Abington Lock, which is right near Northampton, near the top, that's out of action until the 18th of July. So yeah, we're on our way now anyway. Quite sure what that obelisk is there. Anybody knows? Let us know in the comments. No idea what that is. We've just passed Stibbington Boat Club. Beautiful bridge. The date on that up there is 1795. Wow. Lovely stretch of river this is, just past Wansford. Nikki's lowering the gate, the guillotine gate. Once that's in position, we can open up the paddles to equalise the water. This is at Wansford, and this one, luckily enough, does have life-saving equipment, unlike most of the others. So somehow Martin's got to get moored up over there to pick me up because I've now got to reverse the lock. It's a bit of a pain. He's got to go past it and then reverse back. Being taken over to the weir now. Great fun. Well, I've got a little bit of an issue at the moment. Nikki's boat seems to have lost propulsion, so Martin and Nikki are looking at it at the moment. We've just exited out of Wansford Lock, so we've come through the lock, and now they're trying to fix their boat. Fingers crossed. So we've called for help, and Martin and Nikki are pulling the boat over to breast up against ours, and we've called somebody to come and give us a hand. Okay, so we've breasted up with Nikki now, and we are travelling as a duo. We've got the boats tied at the front, and we've got the boats tied at the back. We're now going to go through to the next lock, which is Yarwell Mill, and Darren has been, bless him. Darren turned up and he's taken Nikki's prop shaft. It's all sheared at the end, so he's taken that to see if he can get it fixed tomorrow. So we're going to limp our way through to Elton. So we've got Yarwell Mill Lock to do and Elton Lock to do. Hopefully we can do it as a pair. I shall just jump off and do the locks and they'll stay with the boats. So yeah, wish us luck. We're now towing Nikki side by side. Realised Martin hasn't got his hat on. I'll have to pass it to him. That's better. Martin's got his hat on. This wind has come from, but we could do without it really. Don't need any more obstacles. Well, you can see how slow we're going. I mean, our Rhapsody in blue is pulling both boats and we're going against the flow. So going to take a little while, but as long as we get there and get there safely, that's all that matters. Thumbs up. Both of you. So we're coming up to Yarwell Lock, very slowly. And we will see once we get round here if the guillotine is open or closed. It'd be lovely if it was open. That would be perfect. What is it? What is it? What is it? Guillotine's just coming into view now. It's open. Brilliant. So hopefully they've fixed it, which is good. So we're going to go straight in. Looks like those gates are still quite leaky. So we're heading into the lock. And I think I'm going to go up the ladder on the right hand side at the back here. I think that's the plan. Very, very slowly taking both boats in at the same time.
Yep, we're in. Not bad for a first attempt, breasted up, eh?
winter is so violent. Mark's doing well, keeping both the boats together, bless him. So we did Yarwell Lock and we've managed to get water. The water point is just there. And we're now going to be back on our way towards Elton. And fingers crossed we get in at Elton. We've got to go through Elton Lock and then say fingers crossed we get a mooring, because we need to stay there for a few days. And it's easily accessible by road. It's just, this is just a little, turning into a bit of a nightmare, to be fair. But we're doing it, And would you Adam and Eve it, as soon as we've left the water point, the wind has picked up big time. We've got gale force winds now. Absolutely ridiculous. That's just what we don't need. Especially when we're going past all these moored boats. But we'll get there. We'll get there. It's so windy. We're going against waves on the water. So we're going against the wind, against the current, and we are breasted up towing Nikki's boat. Honestly, anything else? Can we have some rain to go with this, please? Is that the only thing we haven't got? Look at the water. Wowza. It's mad. Jeez. Whoa. Very open here because it's so windy, you really feel it. Wow, those two are having way too much fun at the back there. Oh my god. Just see the mill coming into view, which means we're coming up to Elton Lock. Fingers crossed, everybody, that there's moorings the other side. It is so windy, we are hardly moving. Crazy weather.
Best view on the Nene.
Oh, this is a nightmare. Come on, weather, behave yourself. Jeez. The lock's open, but my goodness me, we're going to struggle in this wind. to use all his concentration for this, I think, to steer both these boats in. I just told Martin he can go in at 7 miles an hour. Look at that. Needless to say, he didn't find that funny. Oh, I'm trying to lighten the mood. No, he's fine. Just fingers crossed we get in here. I have to make my way to the back of the boat once I know that we're safely inside, so that I can climb up the lovely ladder. That's it, wind. Stay down, stay down. Hopefully the wind will leave us alone for a minute so we can get in the lock. Here we go. That didn't go to plan. So Martin and Nikki are going to go round, hopefully round there to where we're fingers crossed there's a mooring. It looks like there is, so hopefully we'll get both boats on and we might be able to separate them so it's easier for Darren to work on when he comes back with the new prop shaft, I should say. Right, good luck you two.
Thanks, and you.
I shall reset the lock. See you in a bit. So just while the lock is emptying, I'm resetting it again. Martin and Nikki have gone round to do the boats. The Nene experience is not quite as good as we thought it was going to be. Coming back up, we've got 3 locks that are out of action now. 2 of them are because of the barrage gate at the top, right near the Northampton arm. One of them, there's a sunken boat, so they're going to be retrieving that on Wednesday. The weather has turned awful. I mean, really awful. It's not cold, it's just absolutely blowing a gale. It's dull, dreary and horrid. Looks like it's going to rain at any second. Yeah, and now of course Nikki's boat's broken down. So yeah, not having the best experience. Hopefully it can only get better from here. So we're looking up, hopefully. Tune up. Good morning. Please don't come any further forward. You go step back now. Morning. Well, they're pretty cows, I suppose. So this is the view out of the duck hatch this morning. No ducks, we have cows. This big brown monkey is looking at me. My mum and Michael came for a visit and we went for a lovely meal at the Crown pub in Elton, and then on the way back we had an ice cream, which was lovely. Uh-oh, they've seen themselves. Uh-oh. Who's that? Oh. No, no, no. Okay. Now, cow is confused. Confused cow. Off you go. It's not a real cow, it's your reflection. There you go. Good girls. Good girls. Mist over on the fields. Wow. It's been quite warm and we've had quite a lot of rain this afternoon, and it's caused lots of mist to form just above the fields. It's quite dark out here actually, so I'm not sure if this is picking it up properly. Wow. Well spotted, Martin.